All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Warriors Daily. The Golden State Warriors are coming off 3 straight road victories, something they did not do in the entire 2022 season. This team looks special. Steph Curry is on an MVP-esque season right now. I know we're only 40 games in, but here's the thing. What a lot of people are beginning to realize, and this is something we talked about all offseason, Chris Paul on the bench is an absolute, it's just overpowered. It's just genuinely unfair because here's the thing. He's the best bench player that the Golden State Warriors have had since their dynasty run. And in a typical basketball game, you have about 15 minutes where the opposing star players are not on the court. That's when Chris Paul is going to be going up against your second unit. He's going to be going up against your second unit, Chris frickin' Paul. Moses Moody, Jonathan Kuminga paired up with Chris Paul. If there's a player who's going to max out everything that Moody and Kuminga can provide you this season, future seasons, whatever, it's going to be Chris Paul. It's going to be Chris Paul, but it's not only Chris Paul, man. Steph Curry's on an absolute tear. In the third quarter so far this season, Steph Curry is first in points, but he's 39th in minutes played. Steph Curry in the fourth quarter this season, he's first in points. He's 45th in minutes played. I mean, this is, you've got Steph, you've got Clay, Draymond Green is healthy. I've got Andrew Wiggins, I've got Kevin Looney. What else do I need? Well, I've got Chris Paul off of my freaking bench right now. Also got to show some love to TJD, but in the last 30 seasons, 6 Warriors bench units had a positive net rating, all right? 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and 2022. The other 24 were all negative. This year, the Golden State Warriors bench is positive once again. The eye test even just proves this right. But as we get into tonight's video, if you guys enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily Golden State Warriors content. If you try and get this video to 100 likes, that would mean the absolute world to me. So just in general right now, Golden State's putting up about 116 points per game. That is top 10 in the league. They're holding teams to about 105 points. That's good for 6th in the league. I've got Clay, I've got Steph. But here's the thing with Chris Paul, man. On the season, 11.3 points, 8 assists, 2 steals. By the way, he's playing 30 minutes a night, and he's come off the bench. He started 2 of the 4 games so far at the time of this recording. 8.3 assists is just genuinely insane. I mean, it's genuinely insane. And as we were alluding to a couple of minutes ago, the eye test just proves it. You know, the eye test proves, and I hate to just randomly, talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers, but when you watch a team like the Cleveland Cavaliers with DG, the PG, Donovan Mitchell, Isaac Okoro, and then my 2 big men, Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, the eye test, it just feels uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels like I see talent. I know these are all 5 good basketball players. I know they've got stars, but my eyes just don't like what I see. Chris Paul on the Golden State Warriors, not only just like the way he looks in a Dubs jersey, just the way the team plays. Chris Paul's style of play, as unselfish as any point guard I can think of in the NBA right now, it just fits the eye test. We know this team is well coached. We know they have Hall of Famers littered all over their starting and bench unit. But that one crazy statistic, when you are going up against a team on a night in to night out basis, and their star players are going to be missing about 15 minutes in those games, and your bench unit's in, you're going up against Chris frickin' Paul. And he's going to unlock Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, TJD. He's going to unlock everybody, and at the same time, he's also going to do his thing. One other thing I love about Chris Paul coming off of the bench is longevity. What happens with every Chris Paul team, it feels like, is they'll look good, they'll start great. Chris Paul gets injured around the halfway point in the season, doesn't really get back. They ease him back, they let him rest. By the end of the season, he comes back, he's healthy, he's still a little bit banged up. And by the playoffs, he's just banged up. If you can keep Chris Paul healthy, which they will be able to do if he's coming off of the bench, watch out, man. When we look at the Golden State Warriors, obviously you want that number 1 seed because you want that home field advantage or the home court advantage. I mean, regular season-wise with Steph, Clay, Draymond, Wiggins, Chris Paul, etc., I don't know why this team won't win 55 or more games this upcoming season. So that's it for tonight, man. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily Golden State content. But guys, let me know what you're thinking about Chris Paul and the Golden State Warriors about 4 games into the season. Peace.